I don't know if I can do this, man. I just don't know if I can go through and just. I'm not a violent person. I don't like to think I am. But Sugar killed Ash. Ash had every right to be there, to be looking for us. Sugar had no right to kill them. And I just. No. I promised Day and Ash that I wouldn't do anything irrational. And I can't break that promise to them. Hi.
To the Cinder. You're free to come in. Can I get you something?
No.
That's a bit of a trek from...
It's fine, I've been through worse recently.
Alright.
Here's this, by the way, I don't want it. It's the book you gave me.
Yeah. I'm glad you came.
Yeah.
If I'm being genuine, I was not sure that you would come. I mean, you had every right to just ignore my message to you.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really plan on coming, but people talked me into it.
People?
Yeah. Besides, I rightfully owe you a favor, and I don't go back on my words, so...
You can come in here. You don't have to stay. I'm a little disorganized at the moment, I'm sorry. I was, building.
Looks good.
Yeah.
It's very big.
Yeah, ever expanding it feels. Do you want to come inside?
It doesn't matter to me. Wherever you want me.
My house is actually a little bit of a mess at the moment. I wasn't expecting company. Quite yet. Yeah.
Yeah. Just figured get it over with. The more I sit and wonder, the more I wouldn't come.
Yeah. I know where we can go. There's a tavern. There's seats there, drinks if you want. It's good to see you, looking well.
Looking well and feeling well are very two different things. Looks can be deceiving.
Yeah, I understand that one.
I feel, as you should know, Ivian's fine. Obviously, traumatic considering the escape, but...
How did you manage it, if you don't mind my asking?
I died! A second time! Fun times. Really fun times. Really, really fun times, you know? Fun, happy memories. Dandy had mentioned some type of alarm before, because Dandy doesn't know how to keep information quiet to themselves. which I guess was good on our part, you know, considering we used it to escape. But they they slipped up upon their location of the fact that they were near the Ocean Kingdom, and using the logic of the way the world works, we figured there was a portal nearby in the Nether. And so I went there and I just began looking for a place, and I found Iveen. But as to how I escaped, we got your crate of items.
Ah, God.
Mm-hmm. And we knew Dandy had mentioned before that there was some type of security system they had added, more specifically Cog, I think, added, and mentioned how if we tried to escape, they would be notified, and we knew that breaking down the door just wouldn't be physically possible, especially if we wanted to break out and immediately be met by them. So we figured, hey, why don't we break a bed, have one person be beaten to death by the other, and voila, magic. And therefore, I now have died twice.
I guess a sacrifice in order for freedom was made.
It didn't even have to happen in the first place. The events at the ball didn't even take place.
Yeah. Yeah, I asked you here for obviously the favor.
Mm-hmm. You gonna have me betray Ash or some shit like that? Send them more over the deep end than they already are? Or were. More than they were.
No. I'm not going to do that. You're free of your favor to me. My only request is that you keep Iveen safe. That you protect her. You've already done a far better job than I ever had. She trusts you. You're her family. I can't be that for her anymore.
I don't think she hates you. I may have specific feelings towards you, and those feelings will never change, but from what I know, I don't think Iveen hates you. I think it's gonna take time, but I don't know, and I can't speak upon how she feels, but I know that she doesn't feel the same way that I feel towards you. She feels the complete opposite. Which is her own decision. In the end, I have other reasons that motivate me, more things that I know that she may not, about what happened while we were in prison. But as of right now, to my knowledge, she does not think of you the way that I may. Iveen still is there backing you up. Whether she says it outrightly or not, I know she is. She just needs time before she comes to talk to you, I guess. Hell, I don't even know for sure because I can't speak upon someone else's emotions. I can only act upon mine. Did you know that they tortured her in the prison? Iveen was waterboarded for information from me constantly. They knew that my weakness, my only weakness, was attacking the ones that I loved. And the only one that I cared for at that moment in their grasp was Iveen. I couldn't do anything. Yet even after that, she still has some reason to trust you and believe in you. And that says something not only about her as a person, but as about your bond that you had before any of us met.
I suppose it does. Advise her against it, please.
I won't advise her against anything. She needs to be able to choose who she trusts on her own. I'll get involved if people try to hurt her. If she tries to go befriend someone who I know 100% will hurt her, I will intervene. I know you won't hurt her. You may hurt other people, but you will never hurt her. So I won't. I'll let her figure out on her own. She has the right to make these decisions by herself, and I can't interfere on that.
Alright. I will just have to talk to her myself.
You will.
How's Ash doing? And I don't mean that in a witty, sarcastic, or snarky kind of way. I mean genuinely, how's Ash?
Changed. Incredibly, when I came back, it just completely changed. Something clicked. I don't know if it was the fact that I was killed or that we were gone for 6 months, but it's completely changed. Hell, we had a heart-to-heart emotional conversation, which is something that Ash never does. Just, they changed. That's it. I do have a question for you, though. Why did you kill Ash? And trust me, I've been through death more than once, so I know the thrills of being killed. Why did you kill them? Was it because they attacked you and you were doing it in self-defense, or were they just standing there letting you do it? And I'm not leaving without an answer. I will sit here day in, day out, following you until I get an answer as to what happened and why. This is not something I'll take lightly.
No, never assumed you would have taken it lightly. You would have found out eventually. Yeah. It was my fault. Ash didn't do anything. It was my own anger, my own brash-headedness, my own blade.
Was it done in self-defense, or were they fighting back, or was it just...
No. Didn't fight back, she didn't do anything. She just took it.
And you kept hitting her again, over and over? When she stopped fighting, you just continued. I'm not gonna lie, I thought you changed. And it seems you have, genuinely. But at the same time, you have, but you haven't. You know, I had a talk recently with somebody that wasn't Ash, actually, about how I'm too empathetic and too nice, and that sometimes I can't trust everyone. And I realize that now. Sugar, let me tell you this. I am not a mean person. I am not a violent person. But if it wasn't for the promises that I've made to people now, you wouldn't be here right now in this seat talking to me. You wouldn't be breathing if it wasn't for those promises.
It was my fault. It was my blade. It was my doing. Because I couldn't keep my anger in check.
I appreciate that you're worried about Iveen. That shows that you've changed. I appreciate the fact that you had left us stuff to help us escape. That shows you changed. And up until the point when I found out what you did while we were in prison, I genuinely thought that I could put my trust in you and, hell, even rekindle what was broken a long, long time ago. I won't ever try and come and hurt you. I genuinely won't. I don't have a bone in my body to. I was angry and I still am. Hell, I'll probably be angry till the day that I die. I just ask that you stay away from Ash. And if Ash comes to you, that's fine. And if you go to Ash, that'll be fine as well. Just do not ever hurt her again. If you do, I promise you. If you lay another hand on Ash, I promise you, this time I will not let any promises get in the way of my sword.
Your sword to my neck right now, Leah. And honestly, maybe you should have took more thought into killing me.
No one deserves to die like that. Trust me, I've died like that twice now. No one deserves to do that. Despite my anger, despite everything that's happened, you don't deserve it.
I know you're a kind person. I know you do not hate in a violent sense. But it's scary, the fact that you genuinely considered trusting me. Not scary as the fact that I will quiver in fear. It is scary for your mental health.
My mental health.
And what that says about you.
My mental health has been declining in that prison day to day. I would watch my friend get tortured. I would practically starve upon no food. Hell, I was killed twice. My own purgatory was running through a dark hallway, and it wasn't like it was for seconds. It was for days, upon hours, upon years. Running through a empty dark hallway, running out of breath, until I see a door at the end. I hear Iveen and Ash and Cinnamon. Hell, Cinnamon's been gone for years, and I hear Cinnamon. I hear them calling for me, and every time I reach that door, I get sent back to the beginning, and I do it over and over and over again until I am sent back to this reality. My mental health is so far gone, there is no more saving me. No amounts of therapy or anything could fix what has already been done by Dandy and Cog. Dying twice within not even a year. I barely got to recover from the first time I died. Hell, I was in prison. I still couldn't recover. And I died immediately. My mental health is so far gone, and I'm aware of that. I just don't have time to fix it. I need to fix things that Ash may have messed up while I was gone. I need to make sure Ash is okay. I need to make sure Iveen's okay. That's my priority right now. And yeah, it's sick of me to maybe have put trust in you at first. And I had a talk with people about placing trust in everyone, and that I was too empathetic and that I'm too trusting. And you know what? I am. And that's just my nature. And hell, honestly, if I know I said before that I only came here because of the favors that I promised people. I came here because I know you've genuinely changed. And I still may not like you at all, in all honesty. I still have pretty strong feelings towards you, but the only reason that I still have an ounce of trust in you is because I know that you've changed. Because I know your love for Iveen. Because I know the fact that if you didn't change, hell, you wouldn't have left the things that you left for us in the prison. No one who hasn't changed left that there. You, even in the note you written me, that seemed, or at least seemed genuine. Hell, maybe it's all one ruse. Maybe this whole thing is one ruse, and you're just here lying to me, to use me again, to use me as a pawn, because that's all I ever am. That's all anyone ever sees me as, except for Iveen, Ash, and Cinnamon. But I came here because I have an ounce in trust in you. That ounce is very small, but it's still there because I know at least I like to believe, genuinely, strongly believe that you've changed. Hell, if once again this could all be one big ruse and you're just gonna use me all over again, but I don't think you will. And if you do, then you do, and hopefully I'm smart enough to catch it sooner.
The change is a two-way street. Things in Lucinder, things in my life are... Things are always changing. Your surroundings, who you ally yourself with. Buildings burn, buildings crumble, buildings get built. Empires fall, empires rise. Your emotions can change. There's a lot more you can do to a person.
Out of character.
So much.
Out of character. I'm breaking character. I like your flag.
It's pretty.
I like it. I like your flag. You're doing really good, but like I have to break lore. Say I like your flag. Anyways, lore.
Yes,
important lore. Important lore. Anyways.
Fucking crazy. My cat's lost it.
Good.
And here. There's more than one way to break a person. There's more than killing them. There's more than torturing them. There is more than that. A person deprived can be just as bad. As the person tortured. Lucinder is under my care. Solely. I plan to have an event. A party. A ball. Whatever you might call it. Lucinder has been dormant, minor, minuscule in the grand scheme of things compared to the kingdoms. Under my trust and my care now, I want to see it flourish, see it live up to what it could be, what I know it could be. And Lucid entrusted that to me. And to honor Lucid, I am making it bigger, I am making it better, I am letting them live on through it. And one day, their child will also do that, and I'm raising them in a way Ash could never. Ash doesn't have the emotions, the capability to raise a kid. Lucid knew that. Everyone could see that. Changed or not. Ash is dangerous. So he's under my care.
I saw a while ago. I saw the note you left, Ash.
Really, yeah? I'm not at the stage of anger just yet. Any other questions, Leah?
No?
Alright, well, I will be sending out invitations eventually. You, of course, are more than welcome to not attend, but I would love to see the entirety of the Arson Kingdom.
If Iveen plans to go, I'll go.
Alright, well, I hope to see you there, Leah. Tell Ash she's more than welcome to come as well.
I have a feeling Ash will come on her own anyways.
Ash has always been stubborn.
You could say that, yeah.
Well, I enjoyed our chat, Leah. I truly and utterly did. Have a good night.